Hey, and welcome. Today we're going to talk about how to plant a tree, specifically this specimen, a Japanese maple. The first step is to measure the diameter so that you make sure that your hole is large enough, and then measure the depth because you don't want to have your tree sitting too low. 13 inches deep, 18 inches across. Now that we know that, I'm going to mark where the tree is, move the tree, and dig away. Now I'm just going to double check to make sure that my hole is far enough across and deep enough. Looks like we're deep enough, but we need to go a little wider. Now that the hole is dug, we're going to take the tree, get the pot off, and set it in the hole. At this point, we're going to want to twist the tree to make sure that the best looking side is on the side that's going to be seen the most by the customer. You'll also want to take a moment to line up the tree with a straight man-made object in the background just to make sure that it is vertical, and you want to do that at an x-axis. So that was axis 1, this is axis 2, and it needs to go that way just a little bit. So I'm going to stick the shovel in here and just pry a little bit. You can put some loose dirt in there to help hold it. Make sure when you're prying that you're careful with the roots, because that is the most important part of the tree. Tilt it up, let it back. We're going to try that. Perfect. You see, when I was prying, this side got a little out of control. So now I got to go back a little bit. And there we go, tree is straight. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this original clay or whatever ground you're digging in, and I'm going to put some of that back around the base and pack it in there so that it holds the tree in place. But I only want to fill up about half of the remaining space with that dirt, and then the rest I want to use this nice topsoil to finish it off. Right here is where the tree trunk meets the roots, and there's this weird knobby little bit here. I want to make sure that that is not covered by mulch or dirt or anything, because if it is, then it can cause problems for the tree down the road. So just with your hands or a tool, make sure that is free. And then the final step is to water the tree in. And the reason that we water the tree is not to give it a drink. The reason that we water it is to let that water act as an extra fine packing agent to bring dirt in and around the roots, because air is death to roots. And so if you're putting in plants, no matter what you do, when you're done with the day of planting, water them so that you make sure that they're going to live a lot longer and that there's not air getting to those roots and killing the plant. And that's how to plant a tree.